Hi Sag, welcome to your October reading. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being with me here today. As I was getting into your energy, first thing that came to me that I received was the saying, don't judge a book by its cover. And then I was given the image of a butterfly with closed wings. So they're not open and bright and colorful. They were closed. You know, butterflies, when their wings are closed, it's like for camouflage. They blend in. You're not really seen. Obviously, it's a protective mechanism to keep them safe from their prey. Nope. Predator. Brain fart. Excuse me. Yeah, so with that image, it's like there could be a situation that you're dealing with, Sag, where you're seeing it from one point of view, you're seeing it from one perspective, and you may think that you know everything about the situation. You may think that you got a good grasp of it. You may think that you understand it, but everything is not always what it seems. And so it kind of feels like there's gonna be, like, the way that you're seeing the situation is gonna be going through a transformation in October, and you're gonna have a completely different perspective by the end of the month than you do right here, right now, in the beginning of October. So there could be a situation that you're dealing with, you're seeing it under this light, you're seeing it from this perspective, and you may think that you got a good hold, you got a good grasp of what's going on, you think you understand everything about the situation, you think you have all the answers, that you know everything that there is about the situation, but by the end of the month you're gonna realize and you're gonna find out a lot of other things that weren't revealed to you at the time right now. And like, we have a lot of aspects happening, lots of transits going on this month. It's going to be a pretty crazy time. Talk about the stars for the collective, not just for you, Sag, but Mercury just went direct a couple days ago. Pluto's going direct on the 8th. That's going to be bringing a lot of clarity. Then we had the full moon in Aries on the 9th. So that's going to be bringing in a lot of clarity as well, especially about ourselves and a bunch of shit. We have Jupiter going retrograde this month. We got a lot of shit going on. We have a lot of things happening in the stars. So it's going to be an interesting time. And so, yeah, it's like situations may appear to be one way, but it's actually, turns out, there's a whole other side to the story that you're not aware of. So, let's get into this reading and let's see what's happening. For Sagittarius, Sun rising Venus in October 2022, what's happening for my Sagittarius? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Sagittarius, Sun rising Venus in October 2022? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out with the Eight of Cups and the World. Oh my god! Whoa! These two cards, when I first split the deck, I seen these two cards. You may have seen it too. I don't know if I held up the deck when I first split the deck, but the Eight of Cups was on one side and the World was on one side. Like, you get what I'm saying, right? I split the deck into two. One of the cards, okay, you get what I'm saying, you guys. I'm a hot mess right now for some reason. But it seems like there's something that you're walking away from, and as you're walking away from something, you're being offered something better or something else. Let's see, messages for Sag in October. King of Pentacles. Ooh, this is good. This is real good. 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and Death, and also the Hangman and the Empress. Okay. Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, Libra, Taurus out here, just letting you know the zodiac signs. So let me actually kind of do a little rearranging. Let me do a little rearranging of this, because 8 of Cups in the World, that's like this Ace of Pentacles coming in for the King of Pentacles. You're going to be celebrating. There's a massive wish fulfillment here, but in order for this wish fulfillment to come in, I think it's tying into maybe your career, your money, something that's tangible, something that has to do with the material world, right? Where you can physically see, touch, hold it. In order for this to really come through, there is something here that's ending or you're needing to release. I think that ties in with the World and the 8 of Cups. I'm gonna put that there. There's some thinking, reflecting that's going on. So I'm gonna just leave it kind of like this. So Sag, 8 of Cups in the World. Cycle is coming to an end. You're walking away from a environment, a relationship. You're walking away from something you invested a lot of time, emotion, energy, effort. You put in a lot here. You put in a lot of your attention towards some sort of thing, person, situation, place. You know, you've really put in a lot, you've invested a lot, and for some reason, you're walking away from this. And as you're walking away from this, it is closing of a cycle. It's closing a door. And we have death in the Four of Pentacles. And I feel like this ties in with this energy of the World and the Eight of Cups. So you are required to let this go. This is something that you've been holding on to. You've been resisting a bit of change, I will say, you know, leading up to where we're at today. There has been this energy of you maybe not resisting, but just like holding off from letting this go, or you've been like holding on to something, hoping maybe things will change. Like, for example, maybe you've been giving someone many chances, chance after chance after chance, hoping that things are going to change. And this is the time where you're like, you know what? I've given you far too many chances and I have to let you go now, because I already know that shit's going to just keep on repeating. Cycle's just going to keep on repeating if I keep giving you chances, and yeah, I just can't keep doing this anymore. So I feel like you're no longer giving a chance to someone or something. That's for a few of you. There's something that you've been holding back, or, you know, you've been preventing change from coming in. But this is October is the month where you're finally surrendering to it. You're finally allowing this change to take place. Hangman, you're surrendering to it. You're surrendering to it. You're also being open to other perspectives. You're realizing like things aren't actually as they seem. And you're also being open to other opportunities. You're realizing like that you may deserve better. Hold on, my throat's so dry all of a sudden. Oh my God, my throat is so dry, it's scratchy. It's 3:33 p.m. Okay? All right. Yeah, so you have been doing a lot of reflecting. Here, the Hangman and the Empress, realizing your worth, realizing what you deserve, realizing where you've been sacrificing, where you've been tolerating the bare minimum, and you're hitting this point where you're tired of, you know, this half-ass energy. You're really showing up here as the Empress, right? You demand someone who's going to match your energy, match your frequency. And it seems like you have been in an environment where you have been dealing with people who haven't been pulling their weight. They have been inconsistent. They haven't been showing up the way that you've been showing up. And it's left you with no other choice but to put yourself first. This is probably tying in with this full moon in Aries, our self-realization, realizing that we deserve better, realizing that we deserve more, realizing our worth, realizing our value, and you know, being brave enough to make the choices, make the changes that we've been so afraid of, that we've been so hesitant to. That's the energy of the Four of Pentacles. There's been like a hesitation. For whatever reason, you've been hesitant to walking away from something because like the way that you are seeing a situation, hold on. It's tying back into like the whole butterfly thing of like the closed butterfly wings. Like it appears to be one way, but it's actually a different way. Like I think maybe this is where you're having this realization, or it's a situation is revealing itself to you where you're seeing the reality for what it actually is. Yeah, it's not coming to me, but it's again, I'm getting my attention is back to that butterfly with the closed wings. Something that wasn't obvious to you before is now making itself very, very clear. Like when we going back again, talk about this butterfly image that's in my head. It's like the butterfly, when its wings are closed, it blends in. It's like camouflage. Like imagine a butterfly sitting on a tree branch, right? And it's not its leaves, bruh, it's wings. Oh my God, brain fart. My brain today. Its wings are closed, they're blending in, it's not so obvious, right? Your eye doesn't automatically go to the butterfly because you don't even realize it's there. And then next thing you know, boom, its wings are open, they're bright, it's colorful, it's bright orange or some shit, yellow, whatever, like a bright color. Now it's obvious. Something that wasn't obvious to you currently, right now, maybe in the recent past, something that wasn't obvious to you, just didn't click, it didn't make sense, you see it one way, it's now blatant, obvious, it's clear as day, you can't ignore it, it's right in front of your face. And so now you're left with no other choice but to see it for what it really is. And that's that hangman energy, is like seeing things in a different light, seeing things in a different perspective. And so, yeah, that's the energy, that's the thank you. Finally, that's what I was trying to get. It took me a minute to to get the message, because I was like, how am I wanting to explain this? Yeah, it's like something that wasn't obvious to you before is now freaking obvious now. And you're just like, how come I'm now just realizing this? How come I'm now just seeing the situation for what it actually is? But you know what? Better late than never. Better late than never. At least now you know. Now you know you can close this door, you can move forward, you can walk away, and you can welcome your arms wide open to these new opportunities where you're gonna be heavily rewarded for your efforts, stable as fuck, grounded. You're going to be celebrating here. 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups. This is talking about whatever this Ace of Pentacles is representing. It is a wish fulfillment. It is tying into something that you've prayed for. You've been asking, you've been praying for this to come in, asking the universe for help, for signs, show me the way. It's finally happening. It's finally being brought into your life. The opportunity is here, but it's all because you had to leave something behind or walk away or put some distance between you and something or someone. Okay, something that you were holding on to, something that you were struggling with letting go. There's been a bit of resistance. That by you walking away from whatever that is, this opens many doors for you. And it's like whatever it is that you're leaving behind, there might be a little bit of sadness, there might be a little bit of like heaviness or disappointment, but you will be so glad because whatever is coming in is going to be a million times better. Maybe the reason why you were resistant to making this change, or you were hesitant to making this change, or you were still holding on, is because you were fearful that maybe there wasn't going to be anything better out there. You were fearful you weren't going to find something better. You were fearful that there's going to be nothing else out there for you. So you just decided to stick with what's comfortable, with what's safe. And by you taking this risk, by you taking this leap, by you taking the leap of faith, oh my God, you're going to be so happy you did that. You're going to be so freaking happy that you did that. And, yeah, 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Celebration, feeling supported, being with your loved ones, in the right path, in harmony with where you're supposed to be, feeling fulfilled, feeling happy, feeling just super at peace and relieved from stress, from feeling afraid, from feeling scared, like stressing overnight, tossing and turning, like, you know, you're coming out of that energy and you're going to be so freaking glad. And like sitting here as the Empress, stepping into more of like a feminine energy of receiving, allowing things to come to you, attracting the good opportunities. Isn't that what I said that in your last reading, right? I was saying something about like, it felt like, I was like, it's a cell membrane or like the plant wall membrane or whatever the fuck we were talking about. That random ass message that came to me in your last reading, I was like, yeah, it's like you're going to have to use your discernment about what's worth your time, energy, focus, what you're allowing into your field, what you're allowing into your life. It kind of feels a little bit tied into that. And so you're becoming aware that some things aren't part of your destiny. No, what am I saying? Sag, I don't know what's going on here. This is the last reading for today, obviously. That point that I just had is gone. Okay, I'll surrender. I'm not gonna force it. It's gone. So you know what? We're gonna just move on. We're gonna just clarify. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. All right, Sag, whatever. I don't really care. All right. So, what is it that you are walking away from? The World, 8 of Cups, and Death. What is it that you're leaving behind? What is it that you're needing to release? What is it that you're needing to let go of here with that 4 of Pentacles? Like, let's take a look into this energy here. With the World, 8 of Cups, Death, 4 of Pentacles. Tell me a little bit more about this situation. All right, World, 8 of Cups, Death, 4 of Pentacles. What's this energy about? We have the 8 of Cups coming right out. 8 of freaking Cups. So again, double confirmation, walking away. And you know what? it may be a bit emotional for some of you. This could be walking away from a relationship or walking away from something that you hold a lot of sentimental value to. It obviously means a lot to you. This is a person, you obviously have a lot of love for them, you care about them, but you love and care for yourself more. So you got to put yourself, you have to choose yourself first, right? Let me see. Front of the World, 8 of Cups, Death, 4 of Pentacles for Sag. 6 of Wands. Front of this energy for Sag. What is Sag leaving behind? 6 of Pentacles in the Chariot. 8 of Cups, World, Death for Sag. It's too many, but I'll take this card. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh my god, I'm cold all of a sudden. I'm fucking freezing right now. My hands just got chills, man. Alright. Anyways. Yeah, some of you are staying in environments, relationships, dealing with people that you were outgrowing, and it was only a matter of time before you had to go. Like, some people come into your life for a season, and some people come into your life for a lifetime. And some of you are leaving behind certain relationships, certain friendships, romantic, business, but this feels more personal. This does feel more personal here with the 8 of Cups. Leaving behind personal relationships that you've outgrown. The crowd that you are in, you just don't resonate with anymore, and you've outgrown, and maybe you're dealing with some people who weren't giving you solid energy. Maybe you're dealing with people that were unrequited or inconsistent, and I just feel like your train has arrived and it's time for you. Oh no, not like that. It's time that you get off this train. Your stop is here. You've arrived at your destination and you have to get off, and that means that you're gonna leave some people behind, because some people still are on this path, on this journey, on this train, and they got a lot more work to do, and they have more to do on this cycle, on this wheel, and you are now jumping off of this wheel. And by you jumping off this wheel, you're leaving behind certain individuals who still have more learning to do, and they're not quite at the same stage that you're at. So it requires you to, it'd be foolish for you to just stay on this train just to be around the people. Like, you've already learned your lessons on this path, on this road, so it would be pointless for you to stay on this train. Like, that's the image I'm getting. It's like, you're on this train, maybe you're with all these people, and you're like, oh my god, they're my team, they're my squad, right? But you've learned the lessons a lot quicker. It's like you've had a head start, or like you just learned it much quicker than those around you, and now it's time for you to get off, and other people aren't there yet, and it feels like you've outgrown certain individuals in your life, and that's okay, and that happens, and it's normal, and you shouldn't feel bad about it, you shouldn't feel guilty about it. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to branch out. Yeah, all right, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Moving towards a time of more independence. You're also moving towards new people, new connections. So if you are noticing certain people in your life are kind of fading out, you're maybe not as close to some people as you used to be, yeah, it's a bit sucky. It's not the best, but it's also creating space for new people who are more in alignment with you. That's what I've noticed so far in these fire sign readings for October. It seems that you guys are all kind of coming together with people who are more similar to you. I said this in Aries reading. It came through as like a channel message when I was meditating on their energy. What was it? I wrote it down. Shit. I already forgot it. That's how you know it's channeled. Birds of a feather flock together, right? So it's like same, and I said that in Leo's reading because it seemed relevant for them, and now I'm saying it in your reading. So it's like, okay, it's a fire sign thing, I guess, in October. It's like coming together with people who you share common interests with, common goals with, where you are able to exchange your knowledge, your wisdom, and help each other grow and inspire one another, right? So it feels like you are coming into union with better people who are like-minded, people who will help you on your journey, who will help you on this next step, this next cycle. So basically, Sag, you got off this train, you got off this one train, and now you're making you're catching your next. Okay, now we're talking about flights. Literally going from trains, and now I'm gonna say you're about to catch your next flight. Okay, yeah, right? You're at the airport and you have to take a train to go to a certain terminal, and you're with a certain people, right? And then you're like, okay, guys, I gotta go. I'm going on to this plane. I'm going on to this path. And when you're on that new path, you're going to be coming together with people who are on the same path as you, okay? So you get the gist. I feel like I'm doing the worst at explaining it. I'm feeling a bit scattered. Your energy feels kind of scattered. It just feels like there's a lot of moving pieces, and at times it might get a little overwhelming, because I'm honestly kind of feeling it. So I'm going to just blame it on you, Sag. I'm just going to blame it on your energy, okay, Sag? It's not bad, though. It's just a lot. It's a lot of moving pieces. And at times you're going to need to take a moment, catch your breath, and, like, just soak up all this change. And, what's the word? Just processing the change. I don't know. I was going to say something else. See, come and go. Where am I, Sag? I don't know. Yeah, so let's take a look. So Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Let's take a look into this. Or should we look into... No, okay, shut up. Let's look into the Ace of Pentacles. Stop flip-flopping around, bitch. I'm saying that to myself, y'all. Oh my god, look at this shit. We have Empress reverse coming out with the Two of Wands reverse. I think, you know what, Sag? I'm gonna change decks. What the hell am I saying? I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna change to this deck. Because it just wasn't really, the other one wasn't really shuffling, so I took it as a sign, like, it's just not the vibe. Okay, tell me this Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Light just flashed. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles for Sag. Alright, this is ready. More than ready. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Summer Rising Venus. Nine of Cups. So this is what you're being offered here. This is what's coming in. It's definitely tying to this wish fulfillment. It's definitely tying into this wish fulfillment. I think this is a sign Spirit wants me to clarify the Nine of Cups. All right. So I think this is something that you've waited a long time for. It's been a long time coming. You're being rewarded. Oh, yeah. You're being rewarded. Big time, big rewards, big celebrations. It's exciting times for you, Sag. Let me see. The Nine of Cups. Okay. Talk about the Nine of Cups. You know, I would laugh if the Ace of Pentacles comes out. All right, tell me about the Three of Cups. Seriously, double freaking confirmation. I may be a bit of a mess in this reading, but I'm a hot mess. This is a good mess because literally the cards are just confirming each other. Like, we've had so much double confirmation. We got Eight of Cups coming out twice, Nine of Cups coming out twice, Three of Cups coming out twice. Lots of doubles. Lots of doubles. So you are in alignment with where you're supposed to be. You are right on track. So don't even second guess it for a moment there, Sag. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. This is going to be a time to celebrate. It's feeling like a huge relief, strength coming out. Tell me the Nine of Cups for Sagittarius. Whoa. Empress reverse. And you know what that fell on top of? The World. The World. Okay, I'll keep that there. Tell me the Nine of Cups for Sag. Death. Death fell right on top of Death. Stop it. Stop it, Spirit. This is hilarious. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. It's Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah. You can lay your fears to rest. It's over. It's done with. You're free. You're free. You don't have to fight any longer. You don't have to fight any longer. You can drop your stick. The battle is over. The fight is over. The drama, the stress, the scary times, they're over. It's all done. You don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to be on guard anymore. Okay, this is great. So yeah, death on death. Like, change is happening. It's finished. It's done. You've moved on. You're stepping into a new cycle. You've taken a new path. You're meeting new people. People who are similar like you, who are on similar paths as you. what's coming to an end here with the world, Empress reverse, situations that were preventing you from growing, people, environments that were preventing you from growing, dealing with people that maybe were very controlling over you or were, oh my God, words aren't coming to me. It's not coming to me. Okay, whatever. Spirit wants me to move on. It says, okay, we get it. Tell us the good stuff. Yeah, so clarifying this 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. You will be celebrating. I think you're going to be you're going to be announcing good news to loved ones, friends, family. I'm getting the energy of having like a big celebration, a family dinner, or like a get together with like friends, and just like celebrating and sharing good times, sharing good moments with the people that are closest to you, people who are in your closest circle, that are rock solid, not the people that you're leaving behind. No. But your rock solid circle, those that are the closest to you, even if it's like one person, even if it's just with yourself, like for those that are solo dolo out there, celebrating even just with yourself. Cheers to you. I'll have a sip of my drink later, and it's in cheers to you, Sag. Don't overindulge though, right? Remember your temperance. Some of you don't overindulge. There might be the tendency to have too much, right? 2, 3 of Cups out here. You might drink a little bit too much. I know you want to celebrate, and you should fucking celebrate. You should, because it's a big deal. This is major moves. But know your limits. That's all I'm gonna say. You do you though. Have fun, but be responsible. Be safe. But yeah, you have been so freaking strong through all of this. You've had so much to worry about, so much stress, so much pressure on your shoulders, feeling like boulders, like rhyming out here, constantly on the edge of your seat, on guard. What's the next problem? It's always just kind of been like one thing after another. Once there's a problem, you solve it. Oh, guess what? Another problem thrown your way. Another battle, another hurdle to jump over. Another one. Okay, once you get over that, another thing's thrown your way. And it's been exhausting. Oh, this is a time where you've been so freaking strong. You've been so strong, and now you don't have to be strong. Now you're able to relax. You're able to drop your guard. You don't have to be on edge. You don't have to be guarded. You don't have to be fighting anymore. Like, you're able to just simply like enjoy and relax and catch your breath and take a break, and it just feels like finally things are flowing in your favor. So yeah, it's kind of like, we go back to the whole, like, don't judge a book by its cover. It's like this journey that you've been on, Sag, you may have been judging it in one perspective, in one way, like, damn, like, it's always an uphill battle, always a challenge, always this, always that. But at the end of the month, you're going to be like, you know what? Yeah, it was a challenge. It was an uphill battle, but look at what I learned. Look at how far I've come. Look at how I've grown as a person. Look at the lessons that I've grown and I've learned. And now I've transformed from who I used to be prior to all this. Like, it seems like your perspective about the whole journey has changed. Yeah. Now it's just like soaking it all in and appreciating it and enjoying it. And it's just like, oh my God, you're going to have the most peaceful sleeps. You're going to be sleeping like a baby is what I want to say. You're going to be sleeping like a baby without all this stress on your shoulders in your life anymore, Sag. You're not even going to know what to do. Life is going to feel, for a moment, life might feel a little bit boring because you're not constantly looking over your shoulder and stressing and freaking out and crying and having breakdowns, Like, life is going to feel so peaceful. It's great. It's so good. I love that for you, Sag. Hang in there. You're so close. Keep pushing because you are just almost there. Almost there. And there's going to be lots to celebrate. So it's worth it. So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. If this was insightful, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description box down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching, Sag, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.